for joining me again for another Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks. Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Woo! This week I finally got around to watching the latest Pixar film, and I am sorry I didn't get to it sooner. Pixar movies never fail to impress me, and this was certainly no exception. This is The Good Dinosaur. Now this was, as is often the case with Pixar movies, absolutely not what I expected. Pixar likes to throw us for a loop, making us think from the trailers that a movie is going to be one thing, only for it to be something else entirely altogether. And that was certainly the case for The Good Dinosaur. I expected it to be a boy and his pet romp about the relationship between the dinosaur and the cave boy. And while their companionship certainly featured quite heavily, it was not really the main theme of the movie. The movie is about a young dinosaur named Arlo. Arlo is the runt of his family, very timid and nervous, and doesn't feel like he quite measures up. That all changes, however, when he gets swept away by the river, becoming lost and away from home. His only companion is a strange critter whom he names Spot. Arlo and Spot embark on a journey together as he tames the feral child and tries to find his way back home. Now, this movie is actually not really about Arlo and Spot. Instead, it is very much about Arlo and his family. Spot is actually rather incidental to the narrative, and it's much more about Arlo's coming of age as he travels the world and finds his courage. I do kind of wish that Spot had had a bigger role in the story, but his inclusion is hardly unwelcome. The two of them are adorable, with beautifully heartfelt moments as they come to understand one another. The setting is also beautifully imaginative, taking place in an alternate universe where the dinosaurs never went extinct and have instead become the dominant species on the planet. It was an absolute joy to see the plant-eating dinos depicted as farmers and the carnivorous dinos depicted as ranch hands. The setting was a beautifully creative idea, and I loved the thought that went into crafting dinosaur culture. A+ for a great speculative setting. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous too. It simply springs off of the screen and comes alive. Every character is amazingly expressive, which lends itself well to the film's more emotional moments. It was a joy to watch and a feast for the eyes, taking in its visual vibrance and life. And it sure did have some emotional whammies packed into it. I teared up more than once as the film moved its way through some very serious topics. Loss and grief are explored, as well as the struggle with self-identity and self-expression. Arlo feels lost in the world, and as he finds himself through the help of his friends that he meets, we go through that journey with him. The characters in the movie are all an absolute delight to follow, from Arlo's family to his pet cave boy Spot to the dinos he meets along the way. There wasn't a single character I didn't thoroughly enjoy spending time with. They managed to craft not only likable characters, but believable and relatable ones. Now, the movie did have one very odd moment that I absolutely have to question why it was there. There is a scene where Arlo and Spot are eating fruit that has fallen from a tree and is fermenting, and end up having a weird interlude where it seems like they have suddenly dropped acid and are tripping out. Now, this was super weird for a number of reasons. One, it felt really out of place in a kid's movie. Two, it had absolutely no reason to be there. It was a weird moment that could have been completely scrapped and it wouldn't have affected the story. And three, I'm pretty sure fermented fruit just gets animals drunk, not high. What even is this? Why, Pixar? All in all, though, I absolutely loved this film. Probably one of the best movies to come out in 2015, in my very heavily biased towards cartoons opinion. I highly recommend giving it a watch. It will tug at your heartstrings and maybe your tear ducts. And that's it for my review of The Good Dinosaur. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do be sure to subscribe for more. You can add me on Facebook and Twitter as well for more updates. I haven't been active on Twitter very much in the last little while, but I am trying to get back into it, so please give me an ad there. And with that, I'll see you next week. Bye!